Oh, there we go. Old verse 9. Part of a series of old poems that have been unearthed around the Hisui region. Judging by the handwriting, it appears they were all written by the same person. I'll read it. I set the bones of Pokemon adrift upon the river. I let my memories flow on adrift upon the river. Into the ocean they will flow, perhaps around the world to go. How many bones in days gone now have I set adrift from me? How many bones in days to come will I yet set drift to sea? While every gift with which I part takes a sliver of my heart. Interesting. Something about something stuck. Was that a Pokemon? Come to think of it, Vola did mention that there were carvings that resembled writings on the walls of the Salatian ruins. But supposing that the Pokemon we just saw is a species with multiple forms, perhaps the carvings are actually the likeness of this very Pokemon. I'm going to add a section specifically for that species to your Pokedex. Thank you. I don't like that. What's this now? Letter-like markings seem to have appeared in this section I've just added. And was that your R phone I just heard? If your mysterious device is reacting to this new species, I wonder what that could mean. Ooh. Ooh, do you have the... Oh, yep. 28. It's got the question mark and the exclamation point, too. Good thing I can read unknown, right? I gotta walk all the way upstairs. Zach, we have a situation here. Let me explain. Lilligant, our clan's Lady of the Ridge, is in a frenzy. And Arizu knowingly kept this from me. A Lilligant? Yes, there are only female Lilligant, which makes this honored one our Lady of the Ridge. But this isn't the time for cultural lessons. I'd like to find out just what Arizu was thinking, but she's nowhere in Jubilife Village. Last I saw, she was at the Wallflower, polishing off a big old plate of potato mochi. Not that I blame her, my cooking is simply irresistible after all. If Arizu of the Diamond Clan was somehow involved in that situation with the raging Ursaluna of the Pearl Clan, it could lead to the two clans going at each other's throats again. Tell me, Commander, if we do end up in a struggle with the Pearl Clan, what will your people do? We would be forced to remain neutral. Meaning what? If we were to show support from one side, it would put us at odds with the other. We came here to create a home for ourselves, not to take part in tearing the land apart. Right. Of course. After all, the work you've put in to get us to treat one another as equals and keep us from fighting, I suppose it's no surprise you'd refuse to intervene if trouble were to break out again. Zach, perhaps you have some idea how we might address this situation. I could call Ursaluna. Ursaluna? So he and Warden Kalaba found you worthy. That's perfect then. Ursaluna should be able to sniff out Arizu wherever she's gone. If you are strong enough that Ursaluna deems you worthy, then you should be ready to quell Lilligant's frenzy as well. I'll head to Lilligant's seat, then Brava Arena. It's called, if you'll excuse me. Listen well, Zach. You must quell any Pokemon that could cause harm to the people of Hisui. Always remember, we came here to make a new home where we can live without war or strife. The girl who set out earlier must have been eating some of Benny's potato mochi. I could still smell them on her. That reminds me. I've seen Mistress Kalaba riding around in that Ursaluna she serves. Ugh. Big ol' yawn, dang. Digging for treasure in the ground. I wonder if Ursaluna uses his sense of smell to suss out. I don't think that's something they would say. To suss out where the treasure might be. Ursaluna knows Arizu's scent. Follow the blue signals to find her. Oh, hey. Just having a picnic with yourself? Oh, Zach, how did it all go with Ursaluna? I helped him. Thanks a bunch, fella. But how'd you find me all the way down here? Ursaluna found you. Tracked me all the way here by the scent of these potato mochi I ate. That Ursaluna sure is something. I know he's descended from one of the Pokemon that were blessed by Almighty Sinnoh, but still, wow. My luck's run out, though, as you can most likely tell. I got chased by a Pokemon and sprained my ankle pretty bad as I was running away. It's almost like the world wants to punish me. Ah, there you are. Rizu, right? Eek. Mrs. Kalaba, I didn't owe you an apology. I treated you with disrespect, thinking you were just some whelp from the Diamond Clan. I'm sorry for that. I should have treated you better. Huh? Wait, but it's not your fault that Lilligant became frenzied, nor that my Ursaluna was so enraged. You were trying to help them both, weren't you? I didn't even have the courtesy to listen to you. You'd think someone who's lived as long as I have would be more patient. It's okay. I didn't do a good job explaining myself either. Ursaluna only started acting weird after he got too close to Lilligant and smelled her perfume. She was already frenzied by that point, so I'm sure that's what caused it. Ah, that explains the strange powder I found on Ursaluna. It must have been powder from Lilligant. But what happened to your leg, dear? I was gathering ingredients to make balms, but I fell and sprained my ankle. See, the reason I went to Jubilife was to get help for Ursaluna and also learn about crafting. While I was there, I think I skipped a word there, I bumped into Professor Laventon and he told me about the balms you used to quell Cleavor. So I thought I'd make some for Lilligant using her favorite foods. You Galaxy people know all sorts of things. I'd like to learn even more from you, really. Well, then we better take care of our lady and get all this mess resolved first. Adaman, what were you thinking doing this all yourself? Did you think I couldn't help you? Though no one would blame you for thinking so. Not much of a leader, am I? I've never even seen Almighty Sinnoh with my own eyes. I failed to imagine that Lilligant might have become frenzied too. Listen up, Zach. I'll take the balms that Arizu made and meet you at Brava Arena. Don't you worry, Arizu. Zach will calm Lilligant, and that will be that. Things should settle down. Head to Brava Arena, Zach. That's where Lilligant's seat lies. Arizu will be taken care of. My dear B-Barrel... Why did I read that funny? My dear B-Barrel and I will make sure she reaches her lady. What can B-Barrel do? B-Barrel's useless. Second only to little old Bidoof. Also useless. Is that a Togetic? You're from the Galaxy team, aren't you? Do you know of a medicine that can cure headaches? I need it for my Psyduck. I live together with these little ones, and I can tell they've been suffering terribly. I wish I could do something to help, but none of these medicines I've tried have worked at all. There's so many people in the Galaxy team, surely you must have some sort of healer. Please, could you ask them for some medicine? I guess. You're lucky I like Psyducks. So you've come. I take it that means you're ready. Of course. I just went through trials and tribulations getting here. Lady Lilligant's a sight to see, even in her frenzy. Behold her, and be grateful. I hope we didn't keep you waiting. All it took was one of my... poultices. Poultices? To get Arizu's leg all patched up. Kalaba, ma'am. I'm deeply sorry we've had to lean on your help. Lean on your help so much. especially as we're from different clans. Arizu tried to solve the whole situation herself. I dare say she bit off more than she could chew and caused some trouble, but her heart was in the right place. Listen, the Lady of the Ridge, Lilligant, is like a dancer, always in motion, always darting about. You want to watch her real close and learn how to dodge her moves. That's right, if you keep dodging, she might get tired out. So that'll be your opening. That's when you can bring out your own Pokemon and prove your might. Don't let me down. It will attempt to not let you down. Oh, it's all misty up here. That Lilligant is different. Not the Lilligant I know. She looks like kind of small. Press the Y button to dodge, you'll become invulnerable to Pokemon attacks for a brief moment. Dodge with just the right timing to pass through incoming attacks without taking damage. Huh. Oh, she's getting angry. Oh, wasn't ready for that one. Hiya! I don't know what type you are. I'm gonna go for the agile style though, so I can get a second attack in real fast. Are you still playing? I didn't even need the second attack. It's only level 30. Wasn't ready for that. This is the original attack, I think. Need grass fighting. Oh, this is that one that just about got me just 2 seconds ago. Wasn't ready for the follow-up. They always get me right before it's done. She's gorgeous. I received the metal plate from Lilligant. Hey, thank you. You didn't just save Lilligant, you saved Arizu as well. I appreciate it. First Ursaluna and now Lilligant? You're amazing, you know that? Being all frenzied didn't suit Lilligant one bit. I'm so happy she's back to her graceful self. Arizu, you still owe someone an apology. Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. A young one like her is bound to get caught up in some trouble from time to time. Remember what's written in the Salacion ruins? All lives touch other lives to create something anew and alive. There's wisdom in those words. I imagine they're the teaching of Almighty Sinnoh itself. Of course, I'd completely forgotten about them until a certain somebody helped me remember. We owe you one, ma'am. Don't try to solve everything by yourself, Arizu. You're a warden. Of all people, we should know how to stand in solidarity with others. It's our job to stand side by side with Pokemon, after all. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Well, I can hardly start yelling at you now after Kalaba wrapped all that up so nicely. Just one more thing, Arizu. I know you were trying to do what you thought was right, and I approve of that. But from now on, do it without keeping things from me. Agreed? Other than that, no need to change a thing. Except maybe to put in some training. If anything else happens to Lilligant, I need you ready to protect her like the warden you are. I understand. Let's work together from now on to keep the Mirelands safe, Arizu. I'll be sure to inform Arita that both the Diamond Clan and Galaxy Team helped save Ursaluna. You did well, Zach. All our different groups finally joined hands to work together today. I admit, it was a fun day for me. But now it's about time I be on my way. Listen, you know me. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, and I worship Almighty Sinnoh, the ruler of time. Time is all about change, and we can't live in fear of that. We can only try to help the time that we live in change for the better. Something tells me helping you folks out will help me do that. Looking forward to it. Thank you for everything, Zach. I think I'll stay and talk to Lilligant for a little while. What happened, Lilligant? How did kind-hearted Pokemon like you end up all frenzied, huh? Well, it's not like I'm perfect. I hid things and lied and couldn't even keep you safe. I'm real sorry about everything.